Welcome everyone to the Daily Slab for Thursday, January 19th, 2023. I'm Nate, and I'm here with your sports card rundown. If you like this video, please click the like and the subscribe button. Helps us get this video out to more card collectors like yourselves. Alright, starting off today, we have the Trender, and the Trender kind of shows the risks of the QB market. And that's because we're talking about Justin Herbert, and he just obviously lost last weekend to the Jaguars in the playoffs. That's disappointing. But the reason we're talking about him is because we're looking at his contenders auto PSA 10 here. This has dropped 38% since August 8th. Basically the length of the season and preseason. 38% for what many consider to be the next great QB. You had, obviously, Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers and Peyton Manning and Drew Brees and all those guys for a very long time. And then you had, like, Russell Wilson behind them. And then it was the Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, yada, 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 right? And then you get into the 2020 and you've got Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert, and those guys. And Justin Herbert was one of the guys that many people keyed in on and said, this guy's too talented. He's going to be the next great thing. And they started paying money like he was the next great thing, despite the fact that he hadn't done anything yet. Besides, he was impressive on the field, yes, but he hadn't done anything yet. And when you haven't done anything and people are paying extremely high prices, and then you proceed to not do anything in the playoffs, well, your prices are going to drop, and that's what's happening here, down 38% in the last couple months. And I don't know where to go from here. Like, the fact that they made the playoffs, impressive. They're a 10-7 team. 15% of their salary cap was taken up by the injured reserve and players that were released. J.C. Jackson being one of the guys on the injured reserve, their big free agent signing from this past offseason. Another 32% is taken up by the top four guys on their team. And the top four guys on their team in payroll, Joey Bosa, Mike Williams, Keenan Allen, and then Darwin James. Those four players take up 32% of their salary cap, and those four players combined missed 26 games on the season. That's insane that they missed that many games on the season, and yet he still led them to the playoffs at a 10-7 record. So that is impressive, but it's a what have you done for me lately league, and despite leading the team to the playoffs, despite missing all of that salary for those games and all of those good players, he doesn't get the credit for leading them to the playoffs. He's only getting the discredit for not winning against the Jaguars. And it is disappointing, but Brandon Staley's a bad coach. Their play calling was poor in the second half. Their defense didn't show up in the second half like it did in the first half. And that is why you get Jaguars upset over the Chargers. And that is why Justin Herbert is our trender of the day. All right, moving on to trivia. Trivia Thursday here. And I know we usually start with it, but I wanted to get the trender out of the way. So, trivia, we're going to give you the question and then the answer at the end of the show. And the question is, of all of the 100 names on the MLB Top 100 list, which first name is most prevalent? So this is really testing your knowledge of the top 100 prospects in baseball. On MLB Pipeline's Top 100 list, which first name is the most prevalent out of the 100 first names on that list? Answer at the end of the show. All right, and our post of the day is not from SlabStox, not from Instagram, and I can't believe it. I'm pulling up a Darren Rovell post. Yes, I can't believe it. So January 16th, the first time I saw this on Twitter, there was a Darren Rovell post talking about how Leaf was making a Damar Hamlin card on auto, 210 of them being sold for $99. Now, at the time, I thought about talking about it, and I said, nah, let's see how they sell first. Well, Darren also reported that Leaf said that they sold out in 20 minutes, all 210 autos in 20 minutes. Now, here's some caveats before I keep going. This is what I know. They sold out. They sold out at $99 a piece. Some of that money is going to go to Damar Hamlin's foundation. Okay, some of it is. Some of that money presumably is also going to go to Damar because they had some sort of agreement in place where he would sign these 210 stickers and get them autoed. I don't know how much money is going to Damar. I don't know how much money is going to the foundation. And then, of course, Leaf is going to be getting some of this money. That's what I know, okay? Presumably, Leaf is going to be getting some of this money unless they donate everything they don't give to Damar Hamlin's foundation. Who knows? What I do know is that it doesn't look great to be capitalizing off of a terrible, probably career-ending injury in which a guy had a heart attack for the sake of money. And what else doesn't look great is the people that bought them on Leaf.com for $99 that are now putting them up on eBay for $199. Now, I'm not going to... Damar Hamlin's getting his money from Leaf. Good for him. Right? I don't know if he's going to have a playing career after this, so good for him. The foundation getting money, good for them. All right? Those are both good things. But Leaf capitalizing off of a heart attack on the field, and then people capitalizing off of buying them for $99 and then trying to sell them for $199, those are two parts of the hobby that I really, really, really do not love. Wish they didn't exist in this hobby. They do, unfortunately. And it's shameful. It's shameful. And so I don't want to say too much because, again, maybe Leaf isn't taking any money outside of what it costs to make it. If they're not taking any money outside of the cost to make it, good for them. Then Leaf is in the clear, and it's just the people that are reselling these cards on eBay. But it looks bad to me, and I want to know what you think. Does it look bad to you? Are you like, who cares? Damar's getting his money. Leaf's getting their money. Damar obviously had to sign off on this because, he signed the autos. Or are you like, capitalizing on somebody's injury is kind of a really shameful way to act? I want to know. I want to know your thoughts. Please put them in the comment section. What are you thinking here? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Are you indifferent to it? Because obviously you could be indifferent to it. Let me know in the comments below and see where you guys stand. All right, then our trivia answer. The question was, of the 100 names on the MLB Top 100 prospect list, which name is the most prevalent? And the answer is Jackson. So there are 4 Jacksons. There's 3 Jordans. There's 4 Jacksons on the list. It seems like Jackson is the name to be right now if you're a prospect because you've got Jackson Chourio at number 10, Jackson Holliday, Matt Holliday's son, at number 13, Jackson Jobe, the 3rd overall pick from a couple years ago, or 3rd, at number 38, and then Jackson Merrill, and that's the Brewers, Orioles, Jackson Jobe's Tigers prospect, and then Jackson Merrill, Padres shortstop, at 83. So 4 Jacksons in the list here. Pretty impressive. One of those weird phenomenons that I don't know how often it happens, but I saw it the other day and I said, that's kind of weird. 4 people with the same name in the top 100 list. Kind of cool, kind of weird. But there's our trivia answer of the day. All right. Thank you, everyone, for watching today's Daily Slab, and I will talk to you all on Friday for the next Daily Slab. See you, everyone.